So what do you do when you got a bunch of 3D printer stuff laying around, a lot of projects here and there, and they start to accumulate? You'll ask people what they want to watch. I got a list of 3D printer stuff here I want to show you because you, like me, probably have a lot of 3D printer stuff gathering around, and I want to show you how you can prioritize things and get all of your projects done. That way you can make the most of your 3D printer stuff and the most of your time. GeoDroid John. Welcome back to my channel. I'm GeoDroid John, and I'm here to help you use, build, maintain, and keep your 3D printers going for the long run so you can get the most value from them. So take a look at all my projects and tell me which ones you like in the comments. I'll work on those ones first, and I'll do some of the other ones off camera, saving us all some time so you guys can see the end result. My goal here is to get all my 3D printer projects done and up and running so I can show you guys how to maximize your 3D printer time, how to fulfill on all your projects, maybe even how to make some new filament. And ultimately, all this is going to lead towards new projects that you're getting done faster so you have the most fun and most productivity with your 3D printers. And here we have the fill extruder that is technically working, where I can get filament to come out of it, and I actually have printed out of it, but I would love to enclose this into a laser cut case that comes on Thingiverse and make it vertically mounted so that I can make my own filament, and I can experiment with making really cheap filaments, and that way it cuts into the cost of what I can make. That way it's even cheaper for me to make new stuff. So what do you guys think? Should I do more fill extruder projects? And of course we have the fan favorite Tron XY-X1, or as I lovingly like to call it, the Tronxy. I like the Tronxy. It's a cute little machine, got a nice little base built in, and there's a ton of little mods and little things I'd love to teach you guys about this little machine here to see how we can get this thing working real good. Oh wow, I didn't notice that, but look how off kilter my x-axis is, huh? And it still prints pretty good. Would you like to learn more about the Tron XY, X1, and see how far I can push the mods, including upgrading it with 3D printed V-slots, which is something I've looked into doing? Let me know. And here we have the CR10, the classic summer of 2017 3D printer with the giant hand that I made. I don't even know if I showcased this, but yeah, I've got the giant hand there. And this machine is very reliable. I don't think there's much more I could say about this that hasn't already been said on other 3D printer channels. But what would you like to see me do with the CR10? Maybe some flexible filaments, make my own camera mount. I like to take better time lapses. So CR10 is pretty much a done project because it's such a well-built machine. But would you like to see more CR10 coverage, or just get to printing with this? And down here we have a bowl of ruby red PLA filament from Saxon that I used to print out the Adopt-A-Bot. And this is all the scraps and the mistakes. You will have mistakes in 3D printing. Would you like to see me try to recycle this filament with the fill extruder and actually make my own filament from old used parts? Let me know. Deep down inside of here, under all of this sample filament, believe it or not, is another 3D printer. This is only $75 kit, and this is the Adopt-A-Bot kit. I actually printed all the PLA parts in my office on the CR10, and it looks really cool. Hopefully I can find a build log and learn how to build this. Would you guys like to learn more about building the not the CR10, but the Adopt-A-Bot, so you can donate one to schools maybe? This is from Printrbot. So I would like to do a live build of this. Let me know in the comments if you would actually tune in for a live build and see how long it would take me to build this little Adopt-A-Bot. It comes with all the hardware, but no instructions, so it will be real fun to build. Let's take a look at the plastic parts, by the way. And here are all the parts from the Adopt-A-Bot. They're printed in that ruby red filament from Saxon. It's translucent and looks really pretty, but it is basically a Reprap at this point, a replicating rapidly 3D printer, one of the first few 3D printers there ever were for the home. And you can see how well this print quality is. So would you like to see me build this Adopt-A-Bot on a live stream? Because I want to donate this to the local hackerspace, and I need to get to it before school gets out and stuff. So If you want to see me build a Reprap pretty much from scratch from a kit, let me know in the comments. I almost completely forgot about this project because I put it in this nice little suitcase, but this is one of my favorite pet projects considering I like aviation. So, bam! I've got the GE big engine here, and I got most of the parts printed. I would really love to assemble this for you guys and demonstrate how a jet turbine engine works. Actually, this is turbofan. But if you want me to continue on with this process, let me know in the comments, because there's a lot of really cool, intricate parts printed over different machines like the Printrbot and the CR10. And this is going to be like a huge community effort here to get this thing up and running, because it is so cool. And it prints out so big, it's just going to grab all the attention anywhere you go. And I'd love for you guys to see me assemble this together, but there's so many projects to do. Help me prioritize this stuff. What do you think about the jet fan, turbofan engine assembly? Let me know. Okay, so here we are in my garage, and I promised you a story about the RigidBot, and I'll post that in soon and probably add a link in the description. The RigidBot is a really great printer when it works, but it didn't work. I burnt out both extruders, or not extruders, but the extruder drivers. And then I went to go store it, and then I was cutting off some zip ties, ended up cutting right into a ribbon cable. But I have an idea for this, and I think I'm gonna add a Melzi board to this. Remove the standard board, add a Melzi board, and see if I can get this thing up and running with some really good, decent cables. It's a great frame. RigidBot, yes or no? This is the Blue Eagle Labs Kickstarter version of the Castle Clear, and I've got some custom mods I put on here. I used their print bed, and I added glass and cork board underneath, and I designed and printed my own, basically magnetic base. I added a power supply plug in the back. I also designed and programmed my own auto calibration probe, this little device here in the back corner, because it actually has a probe that pops up in the back, and you had to manually drop it and then manually put it up. But I designed a little piece right there. I would love to get this thing printing again, but it did have extruder nozzle issues. If you want to see more Delta stuff, let me know. If you got a Delta, let me know in the comments how it's doing. If you got a Castle Clear, please, I really want to connect with you. We can talk about that. This is probably my longest running project I had going since 2013. Here's the Prusa from Prusa Mendel. I printed all these parts on the Mosaic, a machine that is now decommissioned. If you want to see a true Reprap come to life, let me know in the comments. This is one of my favorite projects, the Iron Man helmet. I kind of taped it on there, but I actually got the mask to lift. I need to learn basically basic programming skills to program a little servo in there. But do you want to see more cosplay and like Iron Man stuff like that, so we can design that? Or do you want to see more like fun prints, practical prints? Let's see, big things like this. Yeah, look at that benchy. I was gonna do a whole video on a benchy and I never got to it. That is the benchiest of benchies on the CR10. Would you like to see just more big giant prints and see what these printers can do? Let me know. And over here we have the Printrbot, dual nozzle. Well, not right this second, but it is a dual extruder machine, and I think I've made 4 prints on this that were dual extruder, or dual prints. But I like this machine. It just had some weird issues, a lot of Z shifting for some reason. Do you think this machine is worth salvaging? Should I try to dig in and try to get it printing again? Because I've made some of my best prints on this machine. Let me know. If you've got a Printrbot, you've got a metal, you've got a dual, I really want to talk to you. I want to know what's going on. If Brooke, if you're out there, come on, man, hook me up with a new printer board so I can get this bad boy up and running. I don't know what's going on with it. I know you got a refurb program, and I maybe want to take advantage of that, or you can see if this thing can get back up and running. So if you're into dual extrusion and you want to see what this thing can do, let me know in the comments if this is your favorite project. All right, and here in the corner of my home, I have a big dehydrator. This thing is actually like not expensive, like 25 bucks at Walmart or something. And I think I can use this to dehydrate some of my older filament. Would you like to see me try to make this into a full spool dehydrator where I like cut some stuff out and try to make it more viable as an actual dehydrator for 3D printer filament. Filament making and dehydrating, is that a vote? Let me know in the comments. So which one was your favorite 3D printer project? Was it the CR10, which is kind of solid, but it doesn't need much work? Or was it the big, just print big objects kind of, was that your favorite? Or was it the Adopt-A-Bot, where you can actually build a 3D printer from a 3D printer? I had someone send me a joke the other day, and it says, buy a 3D printer, print a 3D printer, return the 3D printer. So I thought that was pretty funny because that harkens back to the Reprap, which I still have one of those out in the garage. So if that's your favorite one, let me know in the comment. We got the Delta, we got the Philstruder, we got the dehydrator, we got the Tronxy. Yes, it's Tronxy, XY, thank you. Grammar please. Printrbot Dual, Iron Man helmet, just big stuff, recycling. So I got a lot on my plate and I need your help to pick out a good project. So thank you. If you're a new viewer, hey, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna put out a lot of good videos so you can learn how to keep your 3D printers up and running. If you're a returning viewer, thank you again for your viewership. It means a lot to me. Go ahead and welcome those new viewers in the comments section. Reach out to them because everybody needs some help with 3D printing now and then. So let me know in the comments what your favorite printer project is or side project, and I will try to get those videos out as soon as possible. I'm going to try to start posting every Tuesday and Monday, just every Tuesday. We'll just I can do Tuesdays. Tuesdays are good for me. And then we'll try to do a live stream. Maybe I'll build a 3D printer or we'll do something else that's fun. Okay, guys, people, 3D printer people, let me know in the comments how you guys are doing, and I will see you next time.